bread ya do so me na
aban adwuma no bre wo mpa
nya aban adwuma no nko so udi party anim kodi nkuni me bread na babre because obi a pese nsa kona no you'll be the last person to think about yourself. To start from morning dawn to midnight.
I see.
But even that is not enough.
Normal day as the Deputy General Secretary and the Director of Operations at the Presidency. It's saying
it's not something I wish for you.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell me more.
Yeah.
It's saying
you know, sir, your core election, you know, our regime. I mean, the Nyakwanya Baye executives. Me, I believe, sir. I don't have any other strategy apart from that.
Yes.
And I also believe, sir, engagement is always important. So we engage even up to the branches. So we're not armchair executives. I think my instructions. You fail anybody who would think crying. Now if you say, so we a minister, so you're then and crying now, but now implement your policy that you fail. It's direct. So we're engaged, and because of that, our numbers are with our party people, and we all believe that this government is the government of the people. And Omofi said in 6 months, Omo who said, Asamesi now benting any appointment. No, so I try there. You know, then the 8 years of MPP, you know, near 1 year and said they didn't help a lot of even their own party people. They didn't create jobs. So everything they were saying to you and I say, Oma create Juma, Oma say, you know, it was just numbers on the table. A lot of Ghanaian youths, not Oma Juma in the 8 years. NAPCO. Okay, MPP for the NAPCO buy.
Yeah.
Said NAPCO no come share at least some couple of young people would have been gainfully employed even at that level. It wasn't so. Na ni nyina no abe ade a so. Everybody believes that this government has revived so much hopes. So the demand is so high. Maybe sorry, by 4 a.m. the calls will start coming. I'll try to respond to every single call.
You do that?
Yes.
Every single call?
Every single call. Some of it, I cannot, you know, like Metiha says here, the number of calls that will come, mean to me, and respond. But you're not 50, 60, above him. You may not be able to respond to all of it, but when I'm holding my phone and I'm seated with you, you would not like to be with me. And other colleagues are going through the same. And I ask also a pause, so now be Deputy Director of Operation.
Yes.
Party ni biya or person ba Jubilee House. Me na be friend. Party ni biya or problem officer abankesim ne betimi asolve. Me no ni me aba me ho.
Okay.
So it kept me in a position where I'm running around and coordinating and dealing with the party issues all over the place. It goes on and on up to midnight. That is what I go through every day.
But party for us working. I don't know, but already some party people are complaining. Say, "Bosome, 7 months I'm buy ye framework mumbuya." And it looks like you are neglecting them.
True. It's true. And I've all times said, sir, look, we are buying a party in Adoba. Yeko campaign midnight. Yen yeko. Udru hanye moti ana wishiawa, monipana wishiawa. And I have been to every village in this country. So I know how we won the election. Now I knew also, sir, we'll have these kind of reactions because of the intense level of engagement from the youth wing, from the women's wing, everybody. And victory now, 56%. Unprecedented and see that. Normally, no, you are 51%, 50 plus 1%. Now, would you winning election? What does this suppose to say? Any part of now, one more two about the NDC, they all expect something.
Yes.
So the expectation is cutting across. Young man, when you school 8 years, 1 year, or NDC or MPP, it be our two Obama NDC, or expect to say by this time there. 1 year, Nipano and Rins who say a Jumana open a way no, will be for Frona in Nipani NDC and so MPP. Number 2, NDC ni bebu na otiwa hu se ne yen kubi yama na adwuma ono so fi se nembre and he needs to get a job. And what they are doing is legitimate and right. And yet ubia call na obetimi afa at the same time. It's not going to be possible. You can't pick all the phone calls on your phone as a minister, as a journalist, as a CEO, and all of that. The reason is that yeti hey, see a bon komo. Party human ye.
Yes.
Look at my phones.
Me catch you across on phone to silent ma because we better have more than 6.
They are all ringing. They don't phones. Stop.
Yeah.
I won't pick all of them. Tinipa na wa friend no beka se me peke call. Now so that me ye party adwuma. See you now otewa ya paw ne se onkoye adwuma no. Afi no prepare kwa mu. Na me nua ya mfa aduane ensi gya so a aduane me ma eni. It's the reality. See you know ayi no. So onkoye adwuma an create opportunity a o party ni no unya. Creation of opportunities is not an easy thing. 6 months. 2009 by this time. After 2008. Now afe ni equality CVs. Obekaya. So what you
yeah.
Now Alaji Juice Mama Committee Castle. And I wa.
Yeah.
Now afe ni Afre Regions, Afre we. Ya be hwan ye ni minister. July na ye ministers. President Mills who ye Alaji Juice Mama Committee ni ye adwuma bi, but it was not as 2009. And also sa in fact DC is crown ye ma omo tena so edi 6 months President Kofo DC is no 2009 obakaya CEOs Tony Fofi obakaya kuku board ono crown na ye de ne to aso sa
yeah
MB ye President Moose, the Onion Baby Qua President Mama buy the same thing, but this time now you're new appointment here. President Nana Akufo-Addo, number 1. Obetina Kunyas na July afina obubo the ministers are obo no de din then the profile the ababonten. So don't so bakai. Na President Akufo-Addo set up government here. No, I chief of staff, why national security coordinator to take over. Few of them, but not on set up government. President Anadu number 2. On the 1 year reshuffle cry. And
most of them etwa. Yeah.
So there was no government to set up. President Mahama do ye. Within 3 months, near setting up 60% of the government. Yet has is here. You appointed ministers in area.
Yeah. I'm saying no, and the last batch of deputy ministers. Yeah.
Who's a chroma edin? Yet he board afena ye commission boards with speed. Yet he ambassadors and take you over here. Ebianka also the wejuma open say where there will be opportunity be outside. Ambassador nko ya onya wejuma. Kakamu di obekakam. But ambassador nonkoya, there's nothing anybody can do. See you ya employ no. ono no odu a enya no tumi no de ye adwuma bi mu enya party tumi bi Omampenyi kra enya ne be ma no instruction eye mra na ode be fa so di aye enti se wo na omampenyi aka o se wo ye party ni yenko ma appointment wo CEO bi wa sa CEO no board ni ho en approve si yenko ye recruitment a CEO no ntimi nya government agencies are SS release sika eba wo mo ho finance minister ma nyina te se yenum enso ntwen den ope because of the well-being of our country na yen solve the economic issues until as we speak most of the agencies have not gotten money yet. Most of the ministers and the ministries have not received their money from finance ministry. And it is not a bad thing. It is for the good of this country. And the minister now tihono. I says ono so say the agency almost start ejuma o mu recruit no. Sikane maye minister no be den. CEO no I says o ma wo contract na won so wo de kohwe wo how far na party for ejuju no. Sa CEO no oni board ade ba ma contract. So that chain would obviously be affected. Number 2, ye ba ye nyina age atum se boni bi akoso. Na unu ye yi se CEO na ukotena institution hono anya audit. Krono a ya bo nyina ye be so muti so. Most of the ministries, agencies and organizations no review, auditing, promotions ayanya ni yiye omo hwe ni nyina na omo de niam na tutum ansana sequence. Nti wo party ni no a wo page ma no see you na sede so wo hwe party for but nensa hye na chiri enye se ye moa party for but ye nu hoye me na so timase
me too.
Now the second issue they say and see that in the history of this country the number of party mpanyifo party executive to say mesa o mampanyi apa wo mo de ato aban and see bi that e bin see that
Really?
yes check e bin see that na me deputy regional secretary na me ni right kra say maybe sasa me pejuma because mpanyifo na wo mo wo wanim no say yan hwe wo man wie a wo abrante na ananze askonu ma wo kita position no untimi mfa wo ha wo ma.
Is it that mpanyifo na sideline or mo na ye de adwuma no aban adwuma na ma mo di akire? Is that the case?
Yes, sideline obia. But I'll tell you. Na uhwe ayikra and see that say regional secretaries out of 16 about 14 of them are regional ministers today. And to your party ni na ofri Ashanti region. We Juma, regional minister or a regional secretary, he will know you. And I'm a boy. We hear be now corner officer, unya ho. Who are on him say CJ dear. Here no. It's not the same as Yakofa will be a 1 year campaign, will be a year no be regional minister. A kobada sana part nipa no kra no nim party for no abonte so for. 2 of our regional chairmen, regional ministers this year, Northern region and OT region.
Yes, OT, yes.
It has never happened before. You say Ashanti region, Yamin, NOD, deputy minister as a regional secretary, and a deputy minister NOD, and Oba, deputy sports, as I know Conadmo, and see that. Now, so share main government, central government. I'm in the Jubilee House, baby. And see, be that say party penny near do I Jubilee House. Say party ni ba or him feel wa. Wow, we a party penny now or hono. You can identify your party people. A soldier for near police for now or hono. Utimika say we a party penny, we a party penny near when ye no so I dang. Etimi anya new here. Se party ni no wontimi nto mampanya so obeto a ubetimi any ministers akasa ama omaboa party ni na ma no nso no dey na kuma to ni
enye job for the boys say oman for kani say we dey Mustapha the operations why na go to presidency. I mean it's job for the boys.
Yes, enye job for the boys say na person mampanya to ye twene no ko fa MPP for be adwuma NDC for no de be adwuma Ushe baby to say Gold Board. It's a very sensitive organization. It wasn't existing, but they are share my national communication officer. Now, Samidie, Udi Adeketu Amano Ayan Kese. That has been his style. That has been him. Udi NDC for do etna daimwa. Bibi no abeku. Samidie feel create money out of it. He's gifted. Until I wasn't surprised that he turned PPMC around to become this enviable institution. I wasn't surprised at all. Or a party penny. Go to his office now. Bones a ministry. Party for a oshe womude biya. And to you party nino, who here bibi na one more modern anko hu now te Facebook and now te baby ufi now the phone call. Oh fresh a medium for phone. Abra friend now or here party ni on file call. It has never been the case there, Mr. CJ. Me here be free wa. Me fie na me fa me call phone na me frew. Me nimu ma CJ. Me a party ni inti mami adwuma. That has never been the standard to look for a job. Sabe ni die ni ofata no now they are there. Udi amano. Oko MPA. Eduji Chamaklu. No ye director of legal. And see that no you're in charge of MPA, a very big organization. And can in the back of our be free bruchiri, I will use square in not yet did not better. President Mahama said, I groom my boys, I know them. Or they are shenanigans. A Jumana, a what MPA no, a digital macron fan come out on Trinsini and Amboa. What Bema or you share a party for no Ghana for Swaka. Pablo, National Youth Organizer.
Yeah.
Or no, a minister in charge of youth and green. Your friends saying youth
empowerment.
Yes. So all the initiative of the youth goes under a man who have managed the youth. And if you want to see your minister for youth, you know him. You even if he doesn't pick your call and you are serious, you know how to get him because he is your youth organizer. And see, be that, sir. About 70 to 80% of the National Executive Committee of the NDC, any appointment into government. It has never happened before.
So, will you urge party supporters more high expectations from executives and they about power? Lower expectations?
No, they shouldn't lower the expectations. But I'll tell you, they don't need to lower expectations.
They shouldn't lower the expectations.
It's timing and patience.
And to try and consider
7 months is not enough. The reason President Mahama appointed party executives into government, I would be a kahon. And they say, or a buying no a band party. That is the only way to do it. Samitihui, Namiti baby, now only MPP ni be about me. My NDC in the first. That one I won't lie to you. Because it's my party and they are my party members. But enko be different now tiwa. Enka oduwa onimu mponu who says CJ NDC and MPP ni. So the rationale of the president is to decentralize the government closer to the party. Into be a wow enko do ho den.
But don't you also think food soldiers and our supporters, they are saying that new lifestyle of appointees are your power
no new,
and they feel say now say boy your man appointment and then odaka we and odaka na your lifestyle.
I work at the Jubilee House.
Yes.
I use my own car to work.
Really?
I don't take fuel from the government.
Go and
find out Go and find out. I'm not somebody who is deterred from saying what is the reality. Number 2, Obia, you are appointing as a CEO, not a party, no issue taxi. You are appointing a CEO, Nyame Adom. Now, Udru CEO Hono, as I say, we use Land Cruiser. On case I'm a party for them, penny to me, use Land Cruiser.
And a party for the
Bekasa and to me, use Land Cruiser. Is that what they want us to do? Party ni bab our ye party ni papa will not do that. MPP for will criticize. But one more na omu use taxi. Omu use taxi. So you see, it is not about expectation. And now no about you be odi matemwa say party for 1 2 omobo. Now 6 months is not enough to give up.
Or NDC ni.
Or NDC ni. And Rame Kotamati this no yejuma. Wanya appointment. Mr. Speaker, ebi monso eya buro keke. Na obi nso be frɛ wo. Sɛdeɛ ne kasa mu ete no. Wo boa no kra anya yi. Sɛ Mr. Speaker, me kura tumi. Now your party ni na obedi matem no abɛhwɛ.
I'm say we also appear our parliament because Mr. Speaker.
CJ. Sɛ wo hia bibie afi me hɔ. Na me abofra wo. Wo no wanyi sen me. Na wo mfa obuo bi mma me dia, sɛ me party panyin dia. Ɛbɛyɛ de na medi wanim kan. Tide bia na yɛka sɛ wo party ni ba. Anansa wo babu na wo hwɛ bibia. Enyina yɛ mabu ma obuo ni ahomrase ni ukan
mabuno no bebre nim senia wo kasa se bia wo frɛ mo mpanimfo na
look obi enra na to say 11 o'clock and group fi obi afrɛ me me nim ne number me ne nkasa da e bia mantimi amfa okọ WhatsApp you don't pick calls to be san say ya chance me a com center na
oh
no ask him, say, have you been told that I'm a communication center?
Was that the best response you
I don't give the best response for people who are disrespectful. I've never done that. If you disrespect me, I will return twice of your disrespect to you. We have devoted to serve the party and to fight for the interests of our party people. But don't disrespect a minister, don't disrespect a CEO, don't disrespect a party leader because you want something. Find a better way of doing it. Obia frame ya no pay. Maybe try we here and I'm a fire. Minim ni baby ofi mi krum. O say my friend say on fam call. And I'm say oh owura say my fa. E ya semben. O say nya hwe me chia okeke. Ah. And run up. Me dware ya mbekwa adwuma. Me wa dware na me hu so obi frɛ me and I'm a pick call on cafe and I'm cutting them safre nipa na fa no the phone at all. So I was wondering and I'm cutting them sans Freddy pano and no fire no the phone no at all on kasa. I'm telling you. So when you do these things, how do you expect your party people are more position no, to open up? Number 2, say see why ya pound no so onko ye adwuma ma. Now you jealous his Land Cruiser or demo. Osru.
I didn't know obesru.
Obesru because onya na obdi ade no. We have to let the appointees feel comfortable to come out to the party base.
Mustapha, don't you think, sir, because you needed their vote, you gave them high hopes? Montua Bamayan, na ye say you've like I said, you've been to almost every village.
Saying, sir,
people will come to you.
The hopes are not the problem. Look, everybody I know said the econo will be answer be no. But ebi die be ba nopa. Unu anya ya mananya ode. Ebi die be wia. Ebi die be ba dan enwumre. I've been in this party for some time. Na me nyobia. And I mean nyobia nso. Send me a deputy director. Eswakra Anna Omanpenyi ama so power na de ama me no nso gibi na kota fro
ana bra wa bra nyina
bra wa bra
nso so wo de
na kota fro na fa hwe party fo makwa kota ho na amenyanya eska no wo pe school fees am ye de ama ho medical ka the challenges and not a permanent challenge, the stage of the government and the benefits and the implications. It's not a challenge. There is no problem anywhere. I'm just saying, say, una person ko yedwuma o Senate. Na Senate enyan open so wo fa enkrofo. You as a Ghanaian, Senate CEO ndɛ no be. So that's it. Bebre no anso no. Se onipa no ba na ope security na man security a also on pay national security.
E dey na national security ho no ma obi a pay because
me hon research me nyan wi.
Oh ye hon research.
I'm yet to understand. And it's wrong.
Because you see people all over the place parading themselves. So it's
wrong.
Also a national security.
And it's wrong.
Now the go to Bonata so how the ID card be saying
and it's wrong.
It's wrong.
Obi hokra na 2000 2000. But obi per card no dey akoye nkola bonesem. Obi ubetimi a chance o menya security or Anglo Gold ama wakoye. You try ho ebia 5,000 and 3,000 and 4,000 cedis. Ose me mpe ho me pe national security you try me 1,000.
National security you try 1,000.
I'm just making comparisons.
Okay.
What's now we say party anyway. Ma me mo no emfa no nkọ kwan pa bi so no. Onhwe ho. Different place
because national security he feels has become lucrative or no,
it's not about it's not really about lucrativeness. So what I say. So the challenge will be there. It is not about hopes. It is about patience and timing of need. And I'm saying, say, see why you are pointing on the salary. Until no, Mr. CJ, Uba me house pay be a cut off well. I have not been paid. It's been 6 months now, or 4 months, or 5 months.
Oh, your man would mean now you
me.
You've not been paid.
Be here, Mammy Scabida. And Yaman Kwa will be here in Trail will be a yes, some more mine. Yes, some more mampenny. The president must succeed. And will be a fee, sir. To say, baby, I'm your son. Will be a fee, sir, ho, and a scour.
Minim
because
you are there.
I will not go and do a DB a charm home. Yes. No, I won't do it. Everybody knows that about me. Mr. CJ, near mayor partner, when you be a can't there, I won't give you that opportunity, first of all. And nobody on earth can get me to do what I can do.
Mustapha, you call your name party executives are when your appointment ewa abaimu. You say you be pamomo free mo positions no. It's either you choose between obey party executive and say obey government appointee. How true is this?
I don't know. Committee share ho asem. Committee bi a omatia or hwe ho. Say dey be ya. Yi na hwehwe ntia afena we are weighing the balances to see say shani be ya na ya balance equation yi na party no is strong. Now, if a government knows so, so the committee is working on it. The findings will come.
To say now, praise Omampeni say, why idea party be bida wa appointed party executives into government.
Yes.
Will you say based on to say it was a wrong move? No. Because now you are given the option to choose whether or not you serve the party or you serve.
I'm just saying that it is not that president doesn't want you to be at your party position, but he wants you to go and serve party people. Because no man penny baby out no president bar officer the whole day crowd be a see from. I will try picture be now. I be meeting for no kosoro. Or no nimni kosoro. Briefing no benya. Now who party executive has a oko share woman penye chire. Now we are appointee. Na president you. Seko share party for. Now who ko na ko ya dan for someone. And check ebe pamo. Ye be pamo woni wadam fofo na wahwe wo mo no fa wo ko na obi nso mra no mehwe party for. The president can't do that. He can't do everything. But I'm just saying that the president had an option to appoint just anybody. You can agree and disagree, but he has the power to do it. But he decided that I want my party to be in charge. And 70% of president's appointees are party executives. Atuforsin, a member of FEC, parliamentary representation, leadership.
Yes.
On your finance minister, who in the grassroots doesn't know Atuforsin? Honorable Kwame Abuja, or a grassroots, and or a member of FEC. On your a minister of roots.
Yes.
Honorable Kofi Boa, a member of FEC, parliamentary representation. On your minister for lands. Will you have a difficulty approaching these people?
Meaning all these people are going to be affected if these directives are
no, institutional representations. It's a fake your parliamentary representation. Fi parliament no more ba. Now mumu minister for gender. Or a member of FEC. What I say? Me a member of FEC. Your friend is saying Georgia Tabuati, member of FEC. Computer, member of FEC. Dr. Manibuama, member of FEC. Minister for Defense. The deputy, Boja Jemfi, member of FEC. So I dare say that 70% of President Mahama's government is controlled by party people. So if those people don't go out to help the party, it is their fault.
But don't you think that these added responsibilities, in a way, will detach the party, from the government? Because
no, but na ebia me used to pick up the choir campaign, and as me used to pick up the age man. Now by virtue of my work, me nya Land Cruiser, me choir me nya salary, me choir party juma ma party car to, but me nya me salary the other, edi atofo la choir party juma, which is better. Which is a better reward? You are party executive, unje salary. Mama Wejuma. Se kosum mai. Usum mama ni wia kokosum party. Ode salary be sum party. Is that not going to enhance the party rather?
So giving the opportunity as a deputy regional secretary and director of operations at the presidency.
I'll all time go for my deputy general secretaryship.
You would want to serve the party?
No, that is what I vowed to do. Even my being at the presidency, the party is my interest. Me, I'm not Obia Uchase. No. The party is of paramount to me now. So I serve the president as the leader of my party and the president of Ghana. So the political intent is my focus. Bibia may be a politics actually. Don't get me wrong. I am not a statesman. I am very political. And I am pro NDC. The party is my focus, and that is why I have been put there. So any time that there are options to choose between party position and appointment, I will take my party position because I know you're too much swabber. Now appointment you're I'm an executive deputy general secretary, elected. The president is the leader of the party. I serve him as a leader of the party, as a deputy general secretary in my capacity, not as an appointee. And we have to just ensure, sir, we do what we have to do. Where you don't find the president, you should behave the way the president would have behaved. So we appointee, now the agenda you are not serving the president. And I tell appointees, any appointee who does that will have a problem with me, because we won't sit back and allow anybody to undermine what we fought for.
Okay, Mustapha, you're making progress. The performance of the NDC government.
Yeah.
This month, how would you assess it based on promises making during the campaign period?
Look, nobody by benchmarking, no government will start delivering in 7 months or 6 months. We have delivered a lot of things. The highest obligation president placed on himself and appointees as a social contract was to say that within 120 days, I have a number of things to achieve. Just to tell you that whatever I say to you, I will achieve it. So far, Omaimo, is there no peace? And then I say, you don't have to worry about going home. MPP abreast, you can't say everything and go scot-free. They were gangsters. They were Rambos. Confuns. Under President Akufo-Addo, we a businessman and you are worried about your business proposal. So we should suit na efe esen gabidia echina wombe say business. So we kotoka na efe sen kenofuri atadia echina wombe collapse business. And then, have you seen that? Our party people are even fighting. Why are we tolerating MPP people? But Omanpenyi or Batang.
Are you indeed tolerating MPP people?
We are not tolerating NDC people. We are creating a balanced
MPP,
society, not a balanced society. A balanced society is one that is determined to coexist. Because they just had bad leadership and a bad president. President Akufo-Addo misused the power Ghanaians gave him. So there's deficit of stability that President Mahama have breached. And then, within 8 years, one thing is pure water cry ya tumu abafom meboa. And then so there, uko ejamua. And then you pepepe. But the market women will tell you, say, and more near tono 850 Ghana cedis. Whatever it is, and then above 550 Ghana cedis. At least people are living that experience. Milo, milk, nebo abafom. Mini awoba wofi sisi akra wo no Milo sene yen. Uto Milo 10 bakon 2 days no man no mawie. Yan kola no Cerelac o man no mawie nebo abafom. In 8 years, Ghanaians never saw that. 2, there's stability in this country. At the security front, everything is calm. Once the temperature of the country is calm, it's because you have a president who deliberately is determined to create a very calm atmosphere of coexistence for investors to come in. Because if you get 10 investors and all of them employ 100 people, they will reduce unemployment. Now do better so. And now, Sasa and Kokra, the classmates, Nadam for 4, Minister of Health, your friend is Ajima Menu. Honorable Safuma Fomo. Papa ya railway, Papa. Board cham, Amukoma 2 million.
Christopher Mayo Kunfi.
Aye, Akokra. Hakma Uswa Jimamo, Unkokra. Oma bo mubre. And one says, woman, we are among Yashi, but go and check all these old men, whatever they serve, they are scandals. A free year to go and check. And one more ball, Maika, and one more Sanyama. So if you check the young men like Asen Subuache, Minu Abujina Pomoa, they have no record of service to this country. And Kokrana Boman from. And then so dear, Malik Basentali, Undi 30. Only 30 years. Shady Oye, NYEP, at San Krumha, now unim say, you bet me aqua on an aquapejuma. I'm a mabunu. Today is happening. Part time jobs. What creative within Sabima Malik Crad an appointment, maybe a 4 months in a year. She has Sami Jemfi, and a day, Sami Jemfin grew 40. and the gold board a shannon sa hwe de wa create what the my MPP ni ankwase no wom koye a gold for oil a scandal and of a Ponzi scheme one or more create say young fan create campaign fund in free on fama baumia and one year no diska and a transparent ubienhu and now you can say gold board there is high degree of transparency and accountability. There's a law around gold board. Gold for oil, was there a law regulating it? So it's free for all, shredded in secrecy and one with diuska planting for food and jobs. Now I'm was it backed by law? Entio now free ekoto na mwano kita brodier eyi your friends and brodier na se no your friend there okuta brodier campaign mum family president my planting for food and job. Did you think it impacted Ghanaians? Na ye be wi ache no wo matimi anya kukudrako ECOWAS akwa koje emu ane eburo woman triahuka. So and then so that is not a story. And I say, me yesrebuni. What I say, me basarini. So we are santini.
Me fantini achimi.
Me asanti for donko. With my parents served as Santis. All right. So we farm under the Akoko. Uko Ashanti region. Most of the places are basari for any wound crossing yedo. So what I say. So Ashanti region, Eastern region, Western region, I can for woman a yamu to my MPP. So what I say. Nana don't know yes money. Onyaka ni. Under him, cocoa sector and collapse. It's collapse. It's collapse. And that is not a story.
Okay.
Number 2. And now you can say. Wo na we ye semuniu, we ye fantiniu, we ye santiniu, and now we ye business obi antao. No wo mu kofa wo ma bi ba ye se wo mu de. As wo mu ne Ghana fo nyina won tokwa. Se wo nya achimni ayen se wedwuma. Asantifo a wo mu party engine free wo mu sem. This deadly mindset is what ruled Ghana for 80 years. And to unya bia, the nyame asese nne. You don't have those people close to governance.
But you share one of the policies of Abain, which is the flagship 24-hour economy. After the lunch, the critics are concerned. They feel that policy. And I'm not penny because I just say it's dead on arrival because you only made that campaign promise and because you realize that Ghana bought into it, you carried it along and then you didn't really know what you were doing, what it was about when you were campaigning. And in fact, that understanding now I feel I'm piloting. I feel I'm setting up an authority to oversee it, and it's going to be private sector driven. It looks like when you made that promise,
piloting and NDC. Piloting. Would we have done it within NDC? MPP for one district, one fact, one pilot here. One village, one dam. Did they pilot it? You have to be in government to get it fixed. Yebayi, MPP, 8 years, when they were in government at 6th to 7th month, did they fulfill any mandate? Did they implement any policy within 6 months? Bo, by within 6 months, yayebi, and ye launch 24-hour economy. Adom has say boy 11 and ya sorry na moye. Because Ghana for koda. Kaudie, Mokola no muye juma. Ye street lights, police for woho, Minister of Interior, Elanche 24-hour secretariat to enhance police visibility and security. Now no upon we juma nyumre no betimi akudwa akoto niama no akọ. Because nipa na oton niama no oton bank ni oton brode no nimsa obaba beton to betran watwen. So what you see? Because we have 1,000 people in Malata market trading in the night, You will not sit here and play music. You will do commercial. Commercial means that Mr. CJ. You create employment. The radio owner will get money. As I'm speaking to you, Port and Harbour Authority is doing 24 hours. The last time I went on monitoring, they were fixing lights, enhancing security. Who contain na ababedu hono? You wait to come in the morning. You see an ajobra, maybe trainer you are there. Banks are working, custom officers are on standby. Brand you are there neko. Won't it save you time?
Okay.
Number 2, DVLA is working 24 hours now. To license ERA, ko DVLA office osu na kwa ye wadi anajo na ko baby. Ghana Health Service, Health Ministry, they've lined 24 hours. Ti Arabia na ebia uduha anajo ne doctor for ne ko na aka nurses no. Se si a wo yare na okwa ye ma won training am painkillers. Answer adiache. Udru ya say operation ya ye na woko. Would we have the number of people in our hospital beds not getting treatment?
Okay.
So sir Kasa na say it has failed on arrival. MPP for Kasa. But they don't.
Is it achievable? 24 hours.
It has been achieved. You see, it is not.
No, but is it going to work? Because we've only seen the lunch.
No, so but yeah, lunch. I'll be there na Juma. After lunch, and I'm telling you that.
Okay.
After institutional implementations are going to start of all policies.
All right.
So why is the MPP afraid? Almost say when the 24-hour economy is fixed. Ayi nano, minua Eugene or person the general secretary of MPP. No but time na adria time timu say President Mahama should feel the MPP for my power. This is the mindset of a typical MPP person that he should feel onye echirimba onye ejumakro ho
okay
onye kro no ho government should fail so that politics as usual.
Let's make progress. A brain into me. This is one so and then we busy because of Ochina round rerun baso but one initiative the former government in fact Nanado Emeke was the promise to build a national cathedral. In fact, it became one of the campaign messages at NDC for Moraide on because now Manake said that Adani swimming pool all over Ghana and Ibiate say in fact the president promised to build a cathedral. Yeah, you invested sika bebre ewum, but it couldn't materialize. In fact, Abayi Baye, the president is on record somewhere around in January say cathedral no say ebesi kura no is going to be built at a lesser cost. Ebesi obra ne bo no ewo fempa. Now recently we are told say cathedral no yeba be dane no aye no National Cultural Convention Center. The same cathedral no mo bastardize ye no eno na mo de ba be National Convention Center no Cultural Convention.
Yeah, bastardize National Cathedral.
You didn't?
No. This is what happened. President Akufo-Addo was some day say Nyankopon so unsi cathedral man. I had have a cause to question my Archbishop. Why are you entertaining this? Because President Akufo-Addo, I don't trust him. When he was going to be on the board, and he said, Mustapha, as long as it's about God, I will support it. And I agree with him. President Akufo-Addo mentioned God. When they started the implementation, do you need me to tell you that there was a wrong there? Prophet Kusi. No, you should deem me no the contract wo honum. Na so for a omudi echire no mo contractors no te board no so. Na omo say sesi an ba bi omodu no etokro pe e na omo esi. Etokro no 57 million. Minua, do you think in good conscience it's not a scandal? So that is what we criticized. And 2, we said, say, that time, National Scholarship Secretariat, yes, 6-story building, it was almost complete. I charge 4 dime, now, I'm say hotel view, said Blue Ocean for more building, so we demolish all of these to build the National Cathedral. At the end, ada kwan so na kuro no mu emue enkoto omo Potter's House okwakosi na sorry na obi eni ho ene kokohwe kuro na atwa ne ho ahia. So we were against the siting of the National Cathedral. But I want a central heart of the city.
But why near the National Cultural Convention Center?
The traffic
that is not going to create the same inconvenience, the same traffic.
Nanado should be standing trial for that.
Really?
Yes. Nanado should be standing trial for this. His dream was implemented in this fraudulent and fictitious way. Cathedral
no Mubesi. Mubesi Cathedral, as the president said sometime in January.
I would wish that we should continue to build a cathedral. But the president Ebia wanting ye. Instead of say a year cathedral specific no. But it will serve the purposes of a church, it will serve the purposes of summits, it will serve in the purposes of international conferences.
Well, that was the same plan. And
it was not the same plan. Me say the cathedral was cathedral, but was it implemented well? Do you think it was implemented well? You took cruises 58 million. You will do that. Is it not a fact that Kuti Boateng and his junior pastors were contractors there whilst he was a board member? Is it not true? Is it not true that even as work was not going on, cathedral secretariat members were being paid? Is it not true? 58 million. Is it reasonable? No, did they do anything different that we are not seeing? Cathedral no mas no baby. Omo do foot in pokra, omo do first floor pokra because
but Mustapha, the report by Deloitte,
yes,
the books of the cathedral are clean.
But let me tell you,
nothing untoward.
Let me tell you, even within our own government,
yes,
whoever uses government authority to lie and to paint a picture that is not, if the laws don't arrest you, God will not forgive you. I'm telling you.
So you think Deloitte?
I am just saying that.
Lying?
I am just saying that if you conceal crime, in the eyes of people, God is watching you.
Deloitte is concealing a crime.
I am just saying that if you conceal a crime in the eyes of the people, God is watching you. Generations upon generations will pay for what they have done using God's name.
Deloitte.
I'm saying that if you conceal what is wrong in the eyes of the people, God is watching you. Generation upon generation will pay for what they have done to ordinary people. Media, they should say nothing happened. May say 58 million. Yedi tutokuro. Tell me, Deloitte will go and look at procurement compliance. Normal catcher say, Ajayi Aji 22 million as an architect to build a house of God is justified. Okay? Deloitte will not say that it's too much.
Mustapha,
but I'm telling you that today, the compensation Ghana will pay because of the National Cathedral, we should not just be questioning the political decision. And I'm saying that President Mahama is committed to doing what the purpose was, but he's tweaking it. So that it will serve more. Cathedral pair. If we have a national summit, can't we use there? If we have an international cultural can't we go there?
Okay. Mustapha,
so President Mahama, who say President Mahama, so basically cathedral by a lesser cost. The purpose have just changed to just a church conference, to national culture.
A multi-purpose
thing. What is it? But the question is, are we going to also enhance the whole at another 58 million, or we are going to build? Let time be the judge.
Mustapha Matias here, but North. After the dismissal of the applications, stop it run. I mean, this should be good news to the NDC. It's a cool chop for the NDC because now we know the position of the MPP.
No, it's not cool chop.
Oh,
there be there.
MPP also
they are part of the election. They are lying.
How?
They are disingenuous. Shaunim. And I do one more campaign.
Really?
One more year.
One who MPP for one
more assessment. And one more who say, I block my phone to my own candidate. No cast Tamuana, Udia Google the dinner. Tamwa, yeah, appointed as ambassador. Okay, mamma. Coco head in Juma or yeah, Google it.
Okay, free.
Google it. Now, San the Palon de the Parliament, eh? 2. So, yeah, MP or that. One MP da. And no Lusu, yeah. And I went Lusu.
2024 election.
Me say, primaries. One Lusu MPP primaries.
Yes, only 2 primaries.
Now, one more party rejected no. MPP nyana nke asasa candidate no. But it's not possible. One more yes assessment na who say emwa wo mo. Ablekumanov constituency NDC winning. And one year and say it's one of the 7 constituencies that the police in the be free and same. But Ablekumanov have not gone through. In the inquiry election almost through. Number 3, and now you can say MPP party is not existing. So what I say is disintegrated.
Party almost yet rebuilding.
Reading. The last time I remember MPP converged to do a stakeholder engagement, one will be kind.
Mustapha Gbande.
One will be kind. Yet, one national chairman, Abusiafo natural letter say enough is enough. Chairman Uncle Jumabim.
O send home fan.
No fan.
Oh yeah.
The stress is too much. The stress. Yes. And I am happy they did that because what is happening in the NPP, who call fast stress now look today, who is organizing the MPP? Anyanzafo omo NDC akukudamu omo kasa bi bam.
There's a party general secretary. There's a party national executive committee. One more running the affairs. So
running which affairs?
Mustapha.
So Ablekumanov, they are part of the election. May say MPP should write to EC and say don't put our candidate on the ballot paper. They are part of the election.
But it's too late.
No.
It's too late.
No. Almost started is one konyene. One more campaign, and one more press conference. And I'm press conference. Ablekumanov. Omun ni ferry. Say ekwan money so a afa ekwa press conference after 8 years. Womu try by mu Ablekumanov MPP for any kuta as area no ebesi in there. Go. Toilet maybe
all right, Mustapha, I now say I fancy and Mustapha Gbande, Deputy General Secretary of the NDC and Director of Operations at the Presidency.